consider it done.
Good news. Faint traces of the captain's gold have appeared all across the timeless shores.
Excellent. We'll fill your holds with plunder yet.
There is a catch, though. It's not only hidden in the present, but in the past as well.
Explain.
I believe it was scattered by the Time Soul, woven into history and circumstance.
How do we get to those hidden in the past?
My contact with the Time Soul has expanded my powers. We can now revisit our previous adventures without fear of changing the present. But to gain our prize, we must accomplish certain feats. Challenges, if you will.
A treasure hunt across time and space. I like it already.
My chest is off limits. It will be dealt with. Greetings, John.
Ah, look who's visiting us, Reginald. No other than Quentin Albers. Greetings.
Say, John, have you cleaned your anchor recently? I think I spy a couple of engravings I missed before.
Told you, Quentin. It's just a plain old piece of metal that's stuck to my neck and allows me to jump around in the depths. But I'm sure you haven't come here only to get your osseous hands on my anchor again.
Oh, now that you ask, I did actually come here for Sir Reginald.
He's even less for sale than my anchor, Quentin.
Yeah, of course. You told me that before. No, I'm here to ask something of him, not for him. Specifically soul crab shells.
Sure. How many would you need?
I've thought long and hard about what to offer you, and wait, hold on. What? You're just giving them to me?
Ha! That "sir" doesn't stand for nothing, Quentin. Sir Reginald is a knight, not a trader. If there is somebody in need, he's there to help, even if you're not a fish.
That's unexpectedly kind. Thank you, Sir Reginald. John, I owe both of you one.
Ah, don't mind us. Just take them and do whatever needs doing. See you around. Ah, tell me, what did the monkey do?
Ruined my latest experiment.
Quentin,
My hands
a
on her.
skeleton has fallen overboard. I presume under the influence of one of your curses. Please see to it.
Estella's hit again. Let's get to it. An offer I can't refuse. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Treasure fishing. Will it yield coin? No escape from my bait. Finders keepers. Right, come fishy fishy. If there is value, it's mine. takes what's mine. The line is sturdy. I can smell gold already. Cursed day. There you go.
Thanks.
Oh, and you got my golden grimoire of erratic behaviour. Why don't you just hand it over to me? I promise you'll feel a lot less inclined to jump off the boat after that.
Here, Grim, Mum.
Grimoire, right. It's a nasty little bugger, but it's safe with me. Now, I was on my way to Peter Nameless for the grog. It's a deal then. Golden greetings, you two.
Quentin, I was wondering if you'd ever return. You think he's here for the grog?
Huh? You knew about the treats? Isn't that knowledge a sort of secret?
Of course. Yep.
I'm not even going to ask. Now, about the grog.
It'll be yours under one condition.
Oh, here it comes.
After you've met with Estelle, come back to us.
And?
And? No and. Just come back and talk to us.
Ah. Yeah, well, that offer smells worse than the grog you two are brewing, but I'll keep you to your word. I'll get back to you after I've met with the monkey. That's all there is to this arrangement.
And? No ands, Pete. Now, the grog is between Pete's ribcage. Hey! I thought that was a raccoon. Again, nothing here is a raccoon, Pete. Now, get the grog down there, Quentin, and it's yours.
That don't work for me. He'll bite! Thank you.
Good work, Quentin. Oh, and one more thing Gertrude might have forgotten to tell you. The raccoon, monkey, likes her meal practically pickled in grog. That's right, Pete. Just pour all of the grog over the stuff and leave it standing for a while. That'll give you the best chance.
Thanks for the advice, I suppose. Ah, it seems I'll have to wait a bit longer then. Again, far too friendly for them two. But I'll take it. Let's drench that stuff in grog and then give it to Estelle in a while. An offer I can't refuse.
Gather round, everyone. There's something I'd like to share. The final message from the Me crew. Well, this is the end. Thank you all for the journey of a lifetime. It's been a most grand adventure and a wild ride. Let us treasure these memories forever. Perhaps one day we shall rise again. Until then, so long, crewmates. Bon voyage.
It's a deal then.
Paid the price. Certainly a choice. So, you can not only manipulate time, but space as well. This could come in useful.
Only when it comes to the insides of my holds.
So much potential wasted.
But alas, I will work with what is given to me.
Why would I waste my energy on this illusionary index?
I think you will find them rather material in their essence.
At last, you've intrigued me. How does it work? These are just as real as those made out of flesh and bone.
Some secrets are better kept that way.
I knew. You've provided me with energy to continue this trial.
That was the plan.
I've corrupted a mind. Acceptable.
Your dark excision shouldn't be bothered by physical walls, correct?
Correct. This will cost me and... I will make... Over corrupted visions. Certainly a choice. Consider it accomplished. Ah, a playground for my hedron of constriction. I had calculated that. Hedron of constriction. I will hollow them out. This will leave a lasting impact. Enticing. The science of Pokemon. Death would be merciful.
There you go, Sega.
I will hold on to this. It will have to be done. You think positioning this acolyte out of my range will pose a threat to me?
Not really, but there's always hope.
Premonition strikes. A valid experiment. I siphon soul energy. Locks will falter under this tool. Acceptable? I knew. This room is supposed to be a challenge? How pitiful. I had calculated that. A fascinating application of soul energy. My premonition was correct then. Dark excision. The Hedron is limiting. This will be someone's end. Once yours, the corruption has taken hold. Agreeable for now. Intent is key. A valid experiment. That left a bitter taste. Certainly a choice. Tampering with time, a peculiar science.
Is that?
Consider it accomplished. So, now I will get my revenge. My soul slow.
Return.
Acceptable.
Is that?
My Hedron is ready. It will have to be done. A successful experiment. I knew. Shoot at me.
Burn the cursed wretch! Measure! Calculate!
Mansura!
Rectify!
Calcula!
Oh.
Rectifica!
Ah, the fire
lies
blesses
beyond
you.
A valid experiment.
Taking the
I can
vision,
smell
sir.
your rotten flesh.
Your mind hold.
Measure, calculate,
A maiden's
The
judgment
fire will
awaits,
guide
creature.
me to you, fiend.
Ha!
The fire
I
longing
can
for your
smell your
cursed
rotting
soul.
flesh.
still lingers.
Enticing. I will make it work. I will hollow them out.
What?
I foresaw that. I've corrupted a mind. Intent is key. Premonition returns. The magic behind these memories is fascinating. Agreeable for now. A key.
Purge the undead!
I siphon soul energy. Enjoy the visions. Certainly a choice.
Congratulations, apostate. You have mastered the challenge.
Consider
now,
it a
return.
Opportunity calls. Always move forward.
Come to barter, eh?
Hey, Quentin.
Shh! You're scaring away the catch.
What kind of fish are you after?
Fish? What would I catch fish for? I'm treasure fishing, of course. At least I would have been if you didn't deem it necessary to interrupt me. So, how do you intend to pay me back?
You know, in my experience, treasure don't bite or shy away. How do you do it?
Well, I could explain all this to you in minute details, but I'll have to ask for a meagre recompense.
Which would be?
Nothing major, I assure you, just a small token of appreciation. Your sword, for instance.
No.
Why not?
I can't trade you my sword.
Sure you can. The hilt is golden, and it has a few ornaments that are rather exceptional. Besides, it looks quite uncomfortable, at least from an outsider's perspective.
The sword keeps me tethered. Pull it out and my body becomes unhinged from space-time.
Oh, so that's part of your power. Even more valuable then.
Aye, and that's just if I pull it out. Another cursed tried once, and I still don't know where they ended up. I guess we each have some strange quirk to our souls. At least the Marley's treasure is in competent hands.
Rather, it sits on my competent shoulders, and that's why I'm the only one allowed to spend a single doubloon.
Treasure hunter.
Our arrangement is the subject of constant renegotiation. Part of the fun, eh?
Well, I wish you good luck then, and good hunting.
Much obliged. What's the
Oh, skeleton!
Well,
Ah,
well.
yes,
I had nothing to do with that.
She pilfered my tobacco recently.
My Jester. Here after all.
Captain, this curse suddenly appeared on deck.
He's on our side. Let's patch him up.
It won't be so easy. His black pearl is intact, but his soul is missing. Strangely enough, it was shifted out of our reality, much like the time soul on Morrow's Reach.
He was there in Ignatius's nightmare. Seems not all of him made it back.
I might still be able to pull his soul back. The time soul's touch has granted me a considerable boost in power. However, I'm still learning to wield my newfound abilities. Let's continue our adventure in the Timeless Shores. Once I fully understand my power, I will attempt to revive him.
My qualities are needed. I like the taste of it. Good snout. Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris.
Pinkers, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. That makes you the oldest man aboard. Ah, remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Yeah, never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Ah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay. Likely a poor choice.
Where to, Captain? We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticator. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticator is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Ifia, would you be so kind and choose our landing?
I'm with you, matey.
Finally.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prisoner. The real one, you see, not these petty sellers my family called Kirker. So, of course, I and Sebastian set out and tried to get ourselves imprisoned.
Your naivety is truly exceptional.
My dear Marley, you sound just like Sebastian.
Next page. Up we go. Oh, I like that. Oh.
Spider's thread. I'll be fast. Kuma, listen. Help us. Kuma parade.
Why don't I walk this way?
Yes, good plan. Nasty surprise. Come back.
What ails your soul today? All right, easy fix. As many as you like.
Let's do it, Kuma.
Souls from the air.
Let's set a trap. Who's a good Tanuki? That's a good spot.
Flame guides me this way.
Are you back to me? All coiled up.
So much still to do.
Standing around, catching light.
Is it a puzzle?
Time
It always
is
works.
fast.
It's an adventure. Time for sword work. Good sword. Leave it to me.
Interesting epiphany. Yes, you can tell me that.
Whirling strike. Did you see that, Kuma?
Having is better than wanting.
Cross the sea. Swift souls.
I thought so.
Aye. Wake up, little trap. Don't be lazy. I need you there. All coiled up. Let's go. Your turn, Kuma. Go. Follow the little ones. This is fun.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Nice
A
little
nice
stroll.
little stroll.
Why don't I walk this way?
I heard that, you fiend.
Oh, I can grow lots of things. Oh, this is fascinating.
Ouch! So many tricks. Can't catch me.
Where I hear?
Ow! That hurt. It always works. To me, Kuma. Let's set a trap.
That won't be a challenge.
Yuki here. Spider's thread. Wake up, little trap. Sneaky thing. It always works. Blood and snow. I can do that. No one will miss it.
Yeah?
Yes?
I like the taste of it. A new chapter in my memoirs.
It'll grow real fast. Yeah, let me at him. It's all in the roots. Treatment's ready.
Anybody seen my servants?
That's a good trick.
I stand ready.
You must trust her judgment.
Remember the Twilight Corsair.
Ugh, these are itching.
The Corsair is ready. Watch me, Sensei. Wake up, Katana-san. Slice and stab. Oh, that's easy. It wants to be remembered. All coiled up. The Corsair is hunting. Call them to me.
Ah, yes. A nice little stroll. Remedies for the dead. Strange. Watch me go.
Not my problem. The thicket
Oliver,
is
ready
full
to
of
strike.
peril.
Fast and sharp. Nothing personal. Right, coming.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him. Which, gloriously, I'm doing now.
Ha! I have just swift shrug coming through.
Well, now.
This plan's growing on me. Let the leaves cover all. Ah, souls from the ground. You never cease to amaze, Marley. Coming right up.
A nice little stroll. Huh? Let me return to my post.
Hiding spot coming up. You wanna hide, yeah? Get over here, matey. Working on it.
This way.
3 little cuts. Ouch! I have to grow that back.
There is only one verdict for you, pirate.
Ready, Kuma? It's an adventure.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
Smoking
The
right.
Twilight Corsair needs
That's
help.
enough dilly-dallying.
Ah, Corsair is ready. I can do that.
Needs to ask. Stop this foolery.
You are wasting precious time. Come forth!
Measure! Calculate! Rectify!
belongs to your cursed soul.
I am an arbiter of the maiden. Cower before.
We've driven them back to the below.
It's a lady at the ready. I'll take that, thank you.
Maiden's law. You will be shot.
The maiden's
Fire
judgment
will guide
awaits,
me to
creature!
you, fiend. Will I find you between the
fire will
maiden's
guide
judgment
me to
awaits,
You are
creature?
hiding in the weeds.
Wonder Dust reverse.
Pirates!
Ah,
Hiding
Hiding in the weeds. Bark singed. Out.
I will enjoy purging your soul.
We will feed your carcasses to the fires.
Are you cowering in there? Measure, calculate, rectify.
Let's go. Ow! Not fair.
Let's try again.
My qualities are needed.
Gracious maiden, I prefer your bell.
Stop this foolery.
Let's try again.
How to put this? Let's change perspective.
Well,
Let's stop this foolery.
Nothing's impossible. All right, easy fix.
Von Preiswald at your service.
Ready, Kuma? Aye.
Need some cover? This plan's for swift shrub coming through.
Sharks and birds. Spider's thread.
My qualities are needed.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
And then? Are we going? I can do that. Wake up, little trap. Come, Kuma. That's a good spot. Tanuki Parade.
The cursed are upon us.
Flame guides me this way.
Let's set a trap. I'll be fast.
reach my brothers and sisters' ears.
It always works.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
We will feed your carcass to the
Fire will guide me to you, fiends.
All coiled up. Leave it to me.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature. And
Wake up, little trap.
Killer.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Spider's thread. Yes, good plan.
Fire longs for your curse.
It always works.
All right now. Who disturbs my sacred task?
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Let's set a trap.
Before.
This is fun.
I can smell your carcasses to the fire.
All coiled up.
Fire long for your cursed soul. The fire will guide me to you,
We will
fiend.
feed your carcasses to the fire.
It always works.
Watch me serve my sacrifice.
Wake up, little trap.
What a thing made that
Let's set a
noise?
trap. Can't catch me. Spider's thread.
Fire will guide me to you, fiends.
We will feed your carcass to the fire.
It always works. Fast and sharp.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
All coiled up. Always works.
Ensure
Oh, that's easy.
calcula rectifica.
Thanks for helping. It's It's an adventure.
Ha! I can
Good sword. It wants to be taken. That's a good trick. Shiny ball. Let's go.
There is only one verdict
Well,
for
now.
you, pirate.
Wake up, little trap.
Ah, pirates! Purge the undead.
What?
The person are here.
So,
What lies beyond
I
my
can't hold. The Twilight Corsair returns. Let's go.
Let the leaves cover all. Those from the air.
Aye, here. Leave it to me. Strike fast. I'll be fast. No one will miss it, yes? Let's set a trap. Right, coming. Kuma, listen. Time to move. I'll send them your way.
Why don't I walk this way?
It always works. All coiled up. Your turn. Come back. Aye. Wake up, little trap. Watch me, Sensei. The Corsair is hunting.
Interesting epiphany. Yes, yes, you can tell me later.
Spider's thread. Don't be lazy. See? There. Can't catch me. Pull them to you. Your power is amazing. Yes, good plan.
Something's not right.
Follow the little ones.
I'd rather concentrate on my task. The flame gone. Do I see?
Fast and sharp.
Oh, I see.
We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
creature. Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
Sneaky dead.
Judgment awaits, creature.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Fire will guide me to you, fiend.
The stench of your corruption.
Oh, that's easy. Who's it? Back to me. It's an adventure.
Cover seeds. Coming right up. Ah, chose from the ground.
Is it a puzzle? That's a good trick. Let's set a trap. I can do that.
Really? Then we'll speak of this now.
Wake up, Katana-san. Nothing personal. This is fun.
How long has it been?
Good idea, Marnie-san.
Having is better than wanting. I have to get a new coat anyway.
Oh, what's that? Swift souls.
How to put this?
Ugh, leaves are itching. Treatment's ready.
Is that?
Who?
This plan's growing on me. Incoming!
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather concentrate.
All right, easy fix. I'll take that, thank you. Yeah, let me at him. It'll only hurt a bit. Mine. I have just the thing. Oh, no problem.
Let's not forget, yes?
Working on it. A memory imprint. Get over here, matey. Oh, I like that.
This way.
Something. What is that?
Accident. I shall not
move
worth
from
my
this place.
attention.
The Corsair is ready. Let's do it, Kuma.
My qualities are needed. Good snout.
I'll remember.
Ooh, exciting. Let's go.
Imbeciling, the lot of them.
Greatness personified. Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Slice
I
and
do
stack.
like this so
My
far.
qualities are needed. A new chapter in my memoirs.
Cross the sea. This is fun.
You better not go crazy on us, Pinkus.
Yes, a good memory.
Ah, yes, my records. They hold the history.
Here I was again in the prison of my past, heroically returning to save my old servant and companion.
Are you composing your memoirs again?
Certainly. A good word is never to be left astray.
But a companion is?
Touché. I could spend hours going through such ridiculous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there. Nothing I can't afford. I like the taste of it.
Well, now.
That won't be a challenge. Way back. Cool.
It'll grow real fast. Let's cover this up.
So many tricks. Sneaky dead. It wants to be remembered.
Anybody seen my servants?
The Corsair strikes
These
again.
lungs
It's an
have
adventure.
striking capacity.
My eyes do not waver from the heaps, for her fire burns within.
Let me do what I do best. Talk.
Oh, I can grow lots of things. It's all in the roots. Watch me go.
For when my vigilance is tested, my corruption's aggravate.
Interesting choice, Marley.
Surely I can interest someone in a little tale. The Inquisitor,
Dookie.
do you happen to know what exactly she's intending to do?
Yes, good plan.
I shall swing the censer and draw lines with my torch.
Let's peruse some minds. Self-indulgence. It's mesmerizing. Ah, let's take another view. Lots of ambitions in this one.
Corruption ever accumulates.
I need new scenery.
What are you seeing there? You gotta tell me later.
Such dirty business. Easy glitch.
Looks like you managed it, Pinkus.
How unbecoming. I won't acquiesce to this much longer. A ghostly pleasure.
Timeless plunder.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's easy.
If you must. The burdens of nobility.
And so I watch over the horde of fools, unfit to feed the fire.
Likely a poor choice.
Sharks and birds, all coiled up, fast and sharp. Don't be lazy, that's a good spot. Kuma Parade.
Day and night,
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
Smoking right.
Huh? What?
I much prefer a cane.
My eyes do not waver from the heaps, for her fire burns with.
Ready, Kuma? That's a good trick. Tanuki Parade. Get ready, Kuma.
Ah, yes, a nice little structure.
Watch me, Sensei.
The cursed are upon us!
Spider's thread. Wake up, little trap. Ah. It always works. Little spider bites.
Please bother someone else. Likely a poor choice.
Try this fruit. Oh, this is fascinating.
Ah, well, that's odd. These are mostly bones. Why would they... let me have a look.
Count von Presswald, is that you?
Sebastian, there you are! Wonderful! It must have been, what, 3-4 weeks since we've parted ways?
30 years, my lord.
Oh, my! Time does fly, doesn't it? You must have many a tale worth putting in the annex of my memoirs. So, let's gather up your belongings and leave this wretched place. Calm now, Sebastian. No more dilly-dallying. It has been 30 years already.
My lord, have you not noticed that I am dead?
Dead? Oh, yes, you are rather pale-looking now that you mention it. When did that happen?
7 years ago.
Yet you're still here?
I promised I would stand firm and wait for your return.
Oh, that is very commendable, Sebastian.
Yes. Now, would my lord lower himself to gather my remains and carry me off this pile of junk?
Ah, the burdens of nobility. I will grant you this boon. Let's leave now.
Yes, my lord. Of course. Is there any particular reason my lord was held up for such an extended time?
Oh, so many, Sebastian. Soon after we parted, I met a man called Mordecai.
Black Eye Mordecai? The pirate captain?
Exactly. And to nobody's surprise, he made me quartermaster of the Red Marley. Admittedly, I mostly use the ink and paper they provide to work on my memoirs.
So, my lord signed on a pirate ship and continued writing his memoirs for the last 30 years.
Yes, in fact, there's an enormous backlog of proofreading for you to get to. I have to get a new coat
Don't stay behind,
anyway.
Kuma.
Experiments await.
Marley, I'm back, and I brought Sebastian here with me. the burdens of nobility. Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian, your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my lord.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel. I have to get a new coat anyway. So, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral.
My chest is off limits. It's a deal then. Ah, Estelle, so we meet again. As I said, my skull is off limits, but I got something here that I heard you might fancy quite a bit too. Black moss on soul crab shells, pickled in, wait for it, grog. Now, I've collected all the treasures you returned on deck, and the only thing that's missing is the pen. No thank you, I haven't been hungry in 7 years. All right, but once I've taken a bite, you'll give me the pen. Now, how am I going to regret this? You know, it doesn't taste too... Why have you... Ooh. Let's reel her in. I'll hold on to what's mine. Will it yield coin? That won't do. The line is sturdy. Thank you very much. Now please, hand me that pen. Careful waving it around like that, Estelle. That pen is really, really dangerous. You go get yourself, Estelle. The pen, now. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Now please be so kind and get me out of this place. Good! I finally got all my things back. The only thing left to do is speak to Pete and the Nameless One. Don't want nobody spreading the word that I'm not holding up the ends of my bargains. An offer I can't refuse. Greetings! I'm here to honour my part of the bargain.
Estelle really did it. Hey, Pete, look. The gentleman is here to honour his bargain. Oh, indeed. That's really quite some... thing, Quentin. Oh, but it's not just Quentin. It's Lord Quentin of Stoutshire Brooks. Oh, it is. I'm sorry, my lord. I didn't recognise you there.
Oh, that's all you wanted? Meet me again so you can spout your usual silliness.
Oh, yes. And please make sure you visit Madame Gertrude of Brexter Castle as well.
You know I'm not one to hand out freebies, but since you've been oddly helpful, I'll consider it.
We're most obliged, Lord Quentin of Brundundergoriski.
But what? Oh, I don't even want to know. Let me leave. Those fellows. Someday the Marley has to remind me how they got here in the first place. Well, let's see to the old woman then. If there is value, it's mine.
This is a social interaction, it seems. Curious.
Ah, Quentin. It's so nice of you to visit. You so rarely come to my place.
Ah, hello. What? Say that again.
Well, you do rarely come. I can barely remember.
No, I mean, you do recognise me. You realise I'm Quentin.
Well, of course, Quentin. I've always had an eye for men with such pronounced facial hair as yours.
Facial... Oh, that lumpy swash of latrine water. She could have blown my head into bits and pieces with that pen. Explains why the skullheads were acting all strange, too. Oh, I've got to give it to her. Estelle got me good this time.
Estelle gave you that trim? Oh, maybe that monkey does have more taste than I thought. I'll have to have a pot of tea with her sometime. For now, why don't you stay here for a while?
Yeah, I've got to sit somewhere and polish my skull anyway. So please go ahead, Gertrude. I've got quite some time to spare.
And then they were going on and on about the amount of heads on my chest. They might think this just vile decorum, but you can't imagine the strain the pitch of their voices put on my many ears. Ah, but I know that you do understand me, Quentin. Oh, besides, have I told you about the parrot droppings that have been infesting my left eye socket?
This deck of cards, do you want to play a game?
You know I like to crush my opponents.
Let's see what's out there.